Yo, what's good? It's your boy Anton. We back at it. Madden 20. Year 1. Part 3. Let's get to it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. And we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Hit the hit with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them, I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and hang my jersey. Made the put in work, I don't think they really heard me like.
And I appreciate everybody who's been subscribed already, commenting, sharing the videos, retweeting, things like that. It really makes a big difference in helping the channel grow. Right now we're doing a giveaway. $50 PSN card. Once we hit 100 subscribers. You have to follow my Instagram at GHOSTNDO747. You gotta add me on Snapchat at Anton County, ANTONKOUNTY747. And make sure you're following on Twitter at Frazier Network, FRAZIERNETWORK. Appreciate it. So make sure you guys are, like I said, like and subscribing. You gotta follow me on all social media, which are the 3 social media handles in the red bar at the bottom of the video. And last but not least, you have to subscribe to the channel. If you don't follow me on the 3 social media platforms and subscribe on YouTube, you will not be entered for the $50 PSN gift card giveaway. So again, just make sure you follow me on all social media. It's only 3 different accounts in the red bar at the bottom of the video. And subscribe. That's it. Pretty easy. Let's get to it.
Let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I
never done this before. Yep. Alright, dude. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone that's been rocking with me. I'm working on getting a camera. That way you guys can actually see me play during the live stream and not just listen to the audio. But I appreciate you guys bearing with me for the moment. Nothing for this roll. Sure don't. Keep to lead.
Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket, left pocket, pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew. So I never get confused. Hotel, get a bird's eye view. Hotel, get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket.
Cassius March Sr.
30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might win it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the errands need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus all your boys got expensive habits. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. No, they're thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to.
That's me. I ain't gotta work no day shift. I ain't gotta make no payments. But that's the EuroGVNG way, you know. I'm all about, you know, good business. Before I even talk about money or anything involved with business, the number one thing with business for me is customer service. Like, you gotta do good business and have a good product. Whatever you might be selling or providing a service. If your customers feel personal and they feel like you got their best interest at heart, you're gonna win. Because they're not gonna feel like, oh, I'm getting ripped off if I deal with this person, or this person might just be trying to get my money. They're not really worried about, you know, selling me a product that's worthwhile. So I'm not gonna give y'all too much sauce, but if y'all keep staying on the channel, you'll pick up on a couple things from your boy. Like gotta put on the white on white Krispy Kremes. Running back. I run it back. When you're abroad, I run it back.
Hello, that's the Jag calling. Let me click over real quick. Then let my Jag talk it. I eat it. Ooh, Pac-Man, that's the way my neck talking. Right? I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that. But an ass back, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like, who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gonna make you fuck like a limbo. She said she not a, she ain't.
Yeah.
Why you do that like that?
He's a lockdown corner too. But she acting for beast.
The bell is tolling. It's the coach. You're watching Madden football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll get a look at Le'Veon Bell, fresh off a 100-yard performance.
You know what he's about to do.
As it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thanks, Coach. Well, both teams were hoping the rain would vacate the Green Bay area by kick, but alas, it's still falling pretty steadily in and around Lambeau Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They will be led by their veteran quarterback now in his 16th season from NC State, Phillip Rivers.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. A look at Kerryon Johnson, second-year man out of Auburn. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
There is no doubt that Geno Atkins is really strong and stout at the point of attack. But I love his suddenness, the ability to make plays, to be in one spot, and then he's gone. And into the offensive backfield, he's a heck of a player.
And there, a big TFL, tackle for loss.
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back. Has bred this big defensive tackle.
On third down, Rivers. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go.
They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. That throw good for 4. It's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. first quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
When you're dead last in the NFL in third down conversions, the odds are against you every time you face it. How about him picking up that one? That was big for them.
Now pass complete here to Sanders. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now a first down carry by Bell. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football.
Good call.
They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up.
Here we go. Now the wolf. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Here it comes. Here it comes. Check, 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 check. Hey, check 24. Check 24. 22, check, cover. 22.
Now Bridgewater. That's going to be caught.
Come on. That was supposed to be a touchdown, bro, but hey, that was a big game. Try to get it back to you.
Everything but get them in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field, all right? This is naturally set up for a running play, isn't
that
it?
was risky.
But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive,
call the audible on that.
Pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Bridgewater. And down he goes. The pressure.
That was supposed to be a fix, bro. Come on.
Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Here's third and goal now, back at the 11. Here's Bridgewater. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Nick Boyle, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Can't believe I did that.
Back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator. Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This one fielded at the 5.
Damn, he got
return, pretty good field
30,
position. They'll start
31,
at the 32-yard line.
Yeah. 7 more yards than I'd like to give up.
The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of the game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh,
nowhere to escape.
Geno Atkins.
Geno Atkins able to record his 5th sack of the season. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Nothing our score after one. Able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
See ya.
And Sanders now to return. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end.
I could have got more than that.
Certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Get that ball. Back. Kill.
On 3rd down, here's Bell. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a 1st down.
Tight end right. We got 4.
They'll run him with Bell. Breaks free again. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll run on 1st down. Bell. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Casey Hayward makes the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Big stop. Let's go. Kill. It's 3.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Le'Veon Bell 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Prater on to add the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a Le'Veon Bell touchdown run. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on the short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Dumping it off for Johnson. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Rivers on first down. And he's got this complete to Bellamy. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
See, we got a viewer.
Now,
Appreciate it.
Clock rolling.
Make sure you leave a comment. That should have been my interception.
That'll stop the clock here with just
And
a
they're gone.
minute to play in half number 1. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. Nowhere to escape.
Gino way.
He goes down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Off the draw. Here's Johnson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where it was the Redskins who were victorious in that one on the road. 24-10 was your final. From there, we're off to check out another game. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. Jacoby Brissett, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. Carlos Hyde, what a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Fights loose. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So here are the Packers now to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Switch. Check your hot read.
The second half starts with a carry by Bell. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Okay, he's going to run it back.
3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll go again with Bell. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now, after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater.
I should have let the play develop. Don't worry, I'm going to run it back.
Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
What's that? Nice catch.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing. Bridgewater. His throw incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
I'll give him
now
a
they
chance.
face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Bridgewater to throw it.
How you drop it? Come on, bro. That was all you. You wasn't supposed to drop
So
that.
it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one.
Everybody's
knock it
tired.
away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head scratcher.
Oh, my goodness.
There. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call.
Oh, Garrett.
How about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
Again, it's Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They're having issues right now getting that running game going.
I wonder if maybe adopting
Oh, my goodness.
Because we're still at that stage where you have a bunch of guys saying, I don't know about what the colleges do. And the college stuff is working.
That's
in the
on
NFL.
me.
Bigger line splits, create some more natural running lanes. Might help the offensive lineman get better.
Dude on the sidelines looking goofy as shit.
5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. We've seen this a few times in this game. That offensive line just, I don't know if you want to call it out physical, out tough, whatever you want to use.
And what people do when that is happening, when they're getting dominated that way, they spread things out a little bit, make it more of a space game, and allow your skill position players to make a few plays out in open field. take away the physical element, gives you a chance.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe he'll play a little bit better the next.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your foot underneath you.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Rivers. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. This is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Thank you. Needed
so much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Kicking that out of bounds.
In his tracks. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception.
Oh my goodness.
People think the very next time
what's going on?
Football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action. Show your quarterback. You got a little confidence in him and let him fling another one.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw, Bridgewater.
Oh my goodness.
It's a room to maneuver. And the return here will go to the 31-yard
Oh my
line.
goodness. I am playing like absolute
so that's back-to-back
garbage.
drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver.
They got Tyreek Hill.
Second down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. He's got his big tight end, Fant. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. The Lions on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now Rivers. And that is incomplete.
Defense really keeping me in the game.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Rivers on 4th down. Finds his